Hey August, hope you're having a good day. Question, you guys design a champion like YASUO? You guys design a champion with things like Keyblade or Airblade in mind, or those things that players discover by themselves? The question was basically like, do you design the weird, cool, skill-expressive combos of characters? I think is what he's mentioning. The answer is sometimes. Some characters have combos that are not intended by the designer. And sometimes that's good and we keep them, and sometimes that's sus and we remove them. EKKO, as an example, I did not design EKKO to be able to animation cancel his Q with his dash. But you can do that, and I think that's cool. And I think that's fine, and that's the way to skill expressively beat EKKO. I did not design Diego explicitly to be able to hide his W with his E. And for a while he could do that. And I actually thought that was really cool, and then he got too good in pro play, so I removed it because of pro play. But like, in the abstract, I thought that was cool. I didn't really mind it. And so, it's actually, I think, a good thing, generally speaking, when games like League of Legends have emergent things you can find out about a character when you master them, that like are like cool, fun combos that not necessarily everybody knows. It's a cool way to express skill. It makes you feel special because you're a main of that character and you know other players don't do it. And sometimes we even design them into the kit. So Jag was very good at making sure, designing into his characters cool ways to combo on them that you wouldn't necessarily expect. And so he had very much a design philosophy on characters like AATROX of like things like, oh hey, here's this like way you could like chain these things together that's gonna be really compelling, and he would make that like work. And I think that's one of the reasons that AATROX are so fun to play, is because they've been explicitly designed with mechanical comboing in mind. And so, as an example. And so yeah, basically it's like kind of like a sometimes kind of thing. Sometimes we design these things into the characters, sometimes we don't. Usually though, when we don't and they show up, a lot of times it'll be like, wow, that's cool, let's keep it. We'll note though that sometimes it'll be like, wow, that's not cool, we need to remove that. And usually when it's when like something like removes a key weakness that the character is intended to have, or a key like, you know, amount of burst or something. Like, so as an example, Graves players have over the years found ways to animation cancel out of his R knockback dash. And so like Graves players have found ways at times to be like, when I R, I don't knock myself back. And that generally actually is kind of a bad thing, because like one of the downsides of the ultimate is that down, or upsides depending on when you use it, is that you knock yourself back. And so we've tended to remove cancels like that when we find them. So yeah, it just depends.